Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Emperor, Rise of the Middle Kingdom. And our empty capital is coming along. Somewhat. So you need access to Confucianism, drama. Yeah, I think you're gonna be good now. As soon as these walkers normalize. Yeah, it was a mistake. It was a mistake going for this kind of superstructure. Not worth it. Should have known. Still, I had to experiment. So now I basically need to just get enough people. And that's gonna be easy enough, I think. Actually, I probably could just squeeze them in here because they're gonna get so many fancy things. Okay, someone needed weapons. Okay, in that case we need to import weapons. Because we need that stored. Come to think of it, yeah, let's make a storehouse here for weapons. Oh, it's only 2 squares. I thought we had more. Well then, well, everybody needs a dragon in their backyard, right? And plum trees. Everybody needs plum trees. Beautiful. Not a dog, we need a dragon, there we go. Only dragons for the Smog dynasty. And now you claim bad health. Ah. Infected, huh? Oh well. This all the area will normalize eventually. Yeah, but it was a bit of a mistake to go with this kind of superstructure. Definitely. Significant, okay, dispatch our forces, enlist all, dispatch. Let's expand our military. I mean, we might as well use our... Might as well use our superb troops, our superb number of rich folks, and draw on them to make a larger military. Also going to deal with our unemployment, and we've already fulfilled everything. So, we're about to head on to the next city. I don't know if we're able to return to this capital. Time will tell. I kind of hope not, because we don't really have much space to build any kind of grand monument.
Traders that have traveled the perilous Silk Road make mention of a great city called Roma in a far distant empire. But the grandeur of that and all other barbarian cities surely pales in comparison to the splendor and magnitude of the new Han capital at Luoyang.
Roma. Barbarian cities. Yeah, Rome. The barbarian city of Rome. Oh boy. It's kind of funny to think about that, actually, that the China and Rome did trade. You tend to think about the Silk Road as something that emerged more in the Middle Ages, but it has a very long history. At any rate, onwards.
Attempts to keep the pestilent Xiongnu at bay with lavish silks and other coveted items have met with limited success and always appear as weakness on the part of our government. Efforts to locate their camps and exterminate the problem at its source are even more difficult, as the nomads move like the wind, much swifter than our mightier but more heavily laden armies. It seems the only recourse is to continue the long wall, making it of sufficient height and width that the barbarians' horses cannot vault it. West of the great loop of the Yellow River, along the Silk Road at a place called Jiayuguan, you are to establish a settlement and stretch the Great Wall westward once again. The weather is dry here, and the rains unpredictable. It would be advisable to keep an adequate supply of food stockpiled in case the crop should fail. The hills and rocks hide loads of iron ore, however. Using a new smelting process requiring more intense heat and quantities of wood to stoke the flames, steel, a new metal even stronger than iron, can now be produced. Troops armed with potent steel blades will have a sharper edge with which to smite any foe.
It's kind of fun to think about that, actually. The steel has a much longer history than we might think. I mean, the problem has simply been that of manufacture. That's why we didn't really have a massive steel industry until the Industrial Revolution, really. But steel was present, certainly, way before that. At any rate, another part of the earthen Great Wall, so still we're gonna just use dirt. Blah. I was kind of hoping we'd finally get to the stone bits, but no, not yet. So, another bit of earthen wall. A bit straighter this time, though. Not all up in the mountains, you might notice. As for resources, well, it doesn't look like we have much at all. Millet and wheat and hemp, we can grow that, we can hunt. There's almost no arable land, though. And the water table is, well, it's desert, so... Don't give me the hunters then, I want to see just how bad the water table is. Yeah, this isn't really a water table. Is that salt over here? Yes, okay. Can we mine it? Okay, we can mine salt. We can get steel, but we need to import timber. We can make clay pits, but my goodness, that's gonna be tricky. To do that compared to, yeah... There's almost no arable land to do that with. And again, let's see what we need to do. We need to finish the monument, that's fine. 4 trading partners, and we have to make profit. Blah. So another little one of these desert cities. Why? I kinda hate them. So difficult to build. So we'll be exporting salt, that's pretty much the only thing we can, and we can refine jade, I hope. Yes, okay. Well, there's no need for population. No requirement there, so we don't need a large city. No need for that. Just need to sustain what we have, and that's gonna be tricky enough. Especially with this pesky water table. How to do this? Well, first of all, we can't harvest the trees. Might as well cut everything down. Not even cut everything down. Go. This road is in a rather nasty place, and we'll have to move that. And it's nice to have a thoroughfare for trade, though. I have to think about that. As for clay, it's gonna be very difficult to get everything we need and grow food here. Okay, first off then, the irrigation pump. Can it be placed down on this little area? It can't. Okay, so the irrigation pump can only be placed there. I guess that that settles that for us. Now for the road connection to this. I just do like some of the last thing. This is going to be the real challenge of this map, just trying to get the whole system set up here. Try to find ways in which to create a proper city. Wait, can I build there? Alright, that's part of the water pump, of course. Okay, let's start with that. Yeah, we're gonna have a slightly smaller agricultural area. And yeah, you're not gonna like this, I know. We'll have to try. 1, 2, 3. Not gonna be able to grow anything on this bit of land. And then there are the clay deposits. We need clay. That's the sad thing. But I don't want to interfere too much with the agriculture either. Oh, I'm gonna regret this, but we're gonna move the road there. Because I want as straight as possible a road, but which basically means sending it straight through the agricultural area here. Wait, got it. Oh, right, that's the Great Wall. Didn't see it there. Okay, there we go, straighten out the road. Let's see what we can do here. We have one farm, we're gonna grow from that. And we'd also need somewhere to get water. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Huh. Or do we? Well, if we want the city to grow, we need water. So, let's see. Wall. 1, 2. Wall there. 1, 2. That's gonna be the corner. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here across there. Might shift that road later, but something like that. And of course we need room for the marketplace. 1, 2, 3. Diagonal there. I gotta say one thing about these city builders, it's very much a rinse and repeat when it comes to establishing new settlements. Then again, there are challenges on every single map, so things aren't quite the same. Yeah, I better like living here. Fancifying a lot of it. Oh, where did this come from? Ugh. A little road stub. Don't want that. And now we just need to plop down homes. Quite a few of them. Because we're alright, we shouldn't build there because we're gonna need the water well. One of the few places we can actually build it. There we go. Actually, no. Undo that last one because the inspector's tower can actually be put there, and he's gonna like it. He likes the desert climate. So again, let's see, foodstuffs, millet and wheat. We're gonna have the millet on the outer side, and the wheat on the inside here. We could grow hemp, right? Yes, we could. So we're gonna do that, I guess. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. There. Just how bad is the water table? Pretty bad. But let's try nonetheless. Hemp farm there. Right, we need an irrigation ditch across here too. Some hemp fields. Need irrigation on this side too. And down this way. We'll see what we can manage. Get this corner there. We're gonna have to make salt, so we might as well build a road in that direction. Okay, we have some baseline pops getting in, that's good. For the warehouse and all that fun stuff. Inspector's tower. Warehouse on the other side, which will accept hemp. And eventually ceramics. Next up is the salt deposits. And after that we're going to start hunting. We do start with a fair bit of money, so... how to best exploit these fields. I'm gonna go with a straightforward approach instead of trying to min-max this. I don't think we'll be able to export all the salt on the planet, so to speak. Anyway. We'll just build a road clear across here. It's gonna be fine. Need the people first anyway. I'm gonna build a side road here, I think. Out into the middle of nowhere because we need the hunting tents somewheres. Actually, I might as well build a little. Nice little square there. Get me some meat. No, need more homes. Oh yeah, this one isn't actually connected to the rest of the road grid. Whoops. That's a whoopsie. Now we can deliver the food. That was a slight mistake. Of course, we're not going to set up the whole shop thing until we have multiple sources of food. And we can't really start the Great Wall until we have a timber import, I believe, so yeah. So we need to set up some kind of profit first. Some kind of profit trail. That's gonna be tricky on this map, I think. Let's fix the road. I guess we're gonna have the first merchant stalls down here. Maybe we'll have a big square. Yeah, I think we will. In Big Merchant Square. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and across. The side road there is a shortcut. An inspector to make sure everything... nothing goes boom. And we can start exporting salt right away at the very least, and we can probably import... actually no, let's wait. Need the workforce first, before we can start jade imports and get that going. And for that we need foodstuffs. I'm going to get a millet harvest, that's gonna help. Our harvest of the... yeah. Oh dear. Almost no hemp. We have to import that, I guess. Do any of the other cities like us? We don't know. They don't even know us, so... It's gonna take a while to set up. Most likely we'll be exporting salt to them at some point. Looks like we're getting closer to 3 foodstuffs, so let's get the marketplace up and running. It is also December, I should probably... No, actually, no festival this year. No festival. Because we need food first and foremost. Appetizing food only. And a hemp shop. Not that we have much hemp to buy. This should hopefully get some workers with which we can start expanding the city. Let's take less spices and salts. Since we don't actually eat that anyway. Not as much as the actual foodstuffs. Yes, no festival this year. I know, I'm a cheapskate. Do not want to send out the spend the food. Oh right, you don't have ancestral shrines yet. Whoops. And you also need an herbalist stall. And now you need music as well, so there we go. As soon as that diviner walker starts walking, these should start upgrading. This town's gonna be difficult, to be honest. Just not enough arable land, we still have to create a blasted big monument. And yeah, we're gonna have big trouble getting money here, I think. But we do have access to metals. Problem is that we need to refine that into steel, which requires tons of wood. See how it goes. We'll have to try, but I don't think we'll be making much money on this map. Not for a good while, at least. I also think we need to put up a warehouse up here. There we go, so the salt mines don't have to walk that far. $500 people, woohoo! Okay, let's start. Let's see, which of these outposts might have something we need? I don't know. Send a small gift to that. You know what? We're willing to spend, I think. And still 500, that's a lot of gold. foodstuffs are a bit too precious. Still 3 more to go, but a few at a time. We might get enough materials to give a regular gift. We'll see. Besides, next on the wish list is an establishment of the jade carving industry. Which will require more people in order to do that. Unfortunately, we do not have a stable access to hemp. We only have 1 hemp farm and it's not actually producing much. I don't think we have enough room to really grow hemp. We need food. More than we need hemp. So this is gonna be a bit tricky. I'm hoping to find somewhere that sells hemp so we don't have to deal with it ourselves. And hopefully we'll find that, but that'll be another time because it is time for a break. Thank you for watching.